Imagine waking up in a world where machines do not just answer our questions or automate our daily routines, but actually make groundbreaking scientific discoveries, unveiling secrets of the universe that humans might never have imagined. What if, within just a handful of years, artificial intelligence could fundamentally reshape how humanity advances, think, and innovates? This scenario is no longer confined to the pages of science fiction. In fact, this future could arrive sooner than most of us realize. The race to bring it to life is accelerating right now. Sam Altman, the visionary at the helm of OpenAI, recently published an essay that has sent ripples throughout the tech and scientific communities. In his piece titled The Gentle Singularity, Altman made a striking prediction. By the year 2026, we may witness the emergence of AI systems capable of producing insights and ideas that are genuinely new, not just echoes of human thought, but original contributions to science and technology. This is not just the next hype cycle. Over the past year alone, major technology giants and agile startups have ramped up their efforts to build machines that do more than just process information. They are striving to create artificial minds that can invent, hypothesize, and even surprise us. OpenAI, known for its ambitious goals and quiet execution, has already begun to make these visions reality. Earlier this year, they launched a suite of AI agents capable of automating complex research tasks and writing sophisticated code. Meanwhile, Google, Anthropic, and other leading organizations have shifted their attention towards building models that can propose scientific hypotheses, tackle mathematical conundrums, and even design novel experiments, sometimes in ways that even their creators did not foresee. Google's AlphaEvolve, for example, generated new approaches to advanced mathematical problems, while FutureHouse, a startup backed by former Google CEO Eric Schmidt, claims its AI has achieved bona fide scientific breakthroughs. DeepMind's AlphaFold 3, released in June of 2025, can now predict the structure of nearly every molecule found in living organisms. This is revolutionizing fields ranging from drug discovery to the creation of new materials, compressing years of research into mere weeks or even days. These technological leaps are already sending shockwaves through trillion-dollar industries. Pharmaceutical companies, energy conglomerates, logistics firms, all are being forced to rethink their strategies as AI-driven discovery upends traditional models of innovation. According to a landmark study published in Nature in March of 2025, AI systems are now accelerating drug discovery at a pace and with a precision never before seen. This means potential treatments for diseases once thought incurable could arrive much faster, saving countless lives and extending human longevity. Gartner, the global research and advisory firm, forecasts that by the year 2027, generative AI will account for 1/10 of all the data produced worldwide. This is not a slow, step-by-step evolution. We are witnessing exponential transformation. The excitement is palpable, but so too is the anxiety. Technologists, policymakers, and ordinary workers alike are asking, are we ready for machines that can outthink us in the sciences? What happens to our jobs, our institutions, and even our sense of identity when AI can design a new medicine or solve a century-old physics puzzle overnight? Yet, the path from clever AI assistants to genuinely creative machines is anything but straightforward. Many in the scientific community remain skeptical. Can machines truly think beyond their training data, or are they, at best, remixing and refining what humans have already achieved? Yoshua Bengio, a renowned pioneer in deep learning, cautions, the biggest challenge in AI is ensuring that it benefits all of humanity and doesn't exacerbate existing inequalities. Fei-Fei Li of Stanford University adds, AI should be developed to augment human capabilities, not replace them. Let's zoom out for a moment. Throughout history, every major leap in scientific discovery has sparked both hope and fear. Think about the printing press in the 15th century, which democratized knowledge but also disrupted social structures. Or the Industrial Revolution, which powered economic growth but displaced workers and fueled inequality. Today, we stand at a similar crossroads. The deployment of AI in science could usher in a new golden age of discovery, but only if we manage its risks and distribute its benefits fairly. There is another crucial dimension to this technological race, the ethics of innovation. AI is already automating parts of the scientific process, generating ideas, running simulations, analyzing mountains of data. But true insight requires more than just information. It demands judgment, context, and sometimes a leap of intuition. Stuart Russell, a leading authority in AI ethics, warns, "We need to develop AI systems that are provably beneficial and aligned with human values." With the power of AI growing rapidly, the stakes are unprecedented. By the end of last year, venture capital investments in AI safety and ethics startups had soared to $500 million. More than 40 countries have rolled out national AI strategies, and the European Union is preparing an ambitious legal framework to govern AI by the end of this decade. So, is the vision of AI as our partner in scientific discovery realistic? Or is it a futuristic fantasy that glosses over deep technical and ethical challenges? If machines begin generating insights that are beyond human anticipation or control, what are the consequences? The answers could transform not just science, but the very fabric of society. Let's consider what our world might look like if AI does gain the ability to generate authentic scientific discoveries as soon as the year 2026. Imagine a future in which a new class of AI tools can formulate hypotheses, design and run complex experiments, and even invent entirely new materials or medicines, at speeds and scales that make today's research seem glacial by comparison. The stakes could hardly be higher. The World Economic Forum's Global Risks Report for 2025 puts AI risks near the top of global concerns, rivaling geopolitical instability and climate change. A study conducted by the Brookings Institution estimates that as much as 1/4 of all jobs worldwide could be subject to automation, affecting nearly every sector from finance to healthcare to manufacturing. In laboratories around the globe, scientists may soon find themselves collaborating with intelligent systems that suggest breakthroughs in minutes, discoveries that might have taken human researchers decades to achieve. Opportunities abound. That same Nature study from March of 2025 revealed that AI-accelerated drug discovery is already outpacing traditional methods, yielding results with speed and accuracy previously thought impossible. DeepMind's AlphaFold 3, unveiled in June of 2025, can now predict the structure of nearly every biological molecule, opening up entirely new realms in synthetic biology, personalized medicine, and even agriculture. Venture capital for AI safety startups exceeded $500 million in December of 2024, signaling that investors see responsible AI as not just a necessity, but a lucrative opportunity. Yet, disruption will not be limited to the world of science. Entire industries are bracing for transformation. The pharmaceutical sector may see the timeline for developing new drugs shrink from decades to a handful of years, or even months. Energy companies are exploring how AI-powered materials science could lead to cheaper, more efficient batteries or solar panels, hastening the transition to renewable energy. Logistics and supply chain firms are using AI to optimize routes, reduce waste, and respond to disruptions in real time. Gartner predicts that by the close of 2027, generative AI will be responsible for 1 out of every 10 pieces of data produced globally, fueling both innovation and concerns about data security and privacy. However, the same tools that promise to solve humanity's grandest challenges could also be misused. Experts warn of the dual-use dilemma, the possibility that AI systems capable of designing life-saving medicines could also be repurposed to create new forms of bioweapons. Economic inequality, already exacerbated by technological disruption, could worsen if the benefits of AI-driven discovery are hoarded by a privileged few. What does all this mean for you? The revolution in AI-driven discovery is not just a story for scientists in white coats or coders at Silicon Valley startups. Whether you are a student preparing for a dynamic job market, an entrepreneur launching a new venture, or simply someone curious about the future, creative AI will touch your life. As Fei-Fei Li reminds us, the best AI augments human ability rather than replacing it. The challenge, then, is to learn how to work alongside these systems, how to ask the right questions, interpret AI-generated insights, and bring our own values and creativity to the table. In the coming years, AI literacy may become as essential as knowing how to use a computer, or even how to read. So how can individuals prepare for this fast-approaching future? The answer lies in embracing lifelong learning and adaptability. Stay informed about AI advances, not just as a consumer, but as an engaged citizen. Seek out opportunities to collaborate with AI tools in your education or workplace, and be proactive in asking how these technologies are being used and governed. For businesses, the imperative is clear: invest in ethical AI development, workforce retraining, and robust governance mechanisms to ensure AI augments rather than replaces your team. Policymakers and educators face an even greater challenge. They must ensure that the power of AI-driven discovery is shared equitably and does not become the exclusive domain of wealthy tech companies or a handful of advanced economies. This means strengthening social safety nets to cushion workers displaced by automation, investing in education and retraining programs, and fostering a culture of transparency and accountability. Let's not forget the inspiring possibilities that lie ahead. Imagine AI-powered research assistants working hand-in-hand with scientists to decode the mysteries of complex diseases like Alzheimer's or cancer. Picture AI discovering new materials that can capture and store carbon dioxide, helping to combat climate change. Visualize a world where AI-driven insights help us predict and prevent pandemics, design sustainable cities, or even unlock new forms of clean energy. Yet, as experts like Andrew Ng remind us, AI is the new electricity, and it will transform every industry, but we need to address the ethical implications proactively. Max Tegmark from MIT goes further. The long-term goal of AI research should be to create AI that is not just intelligent, but also wise. As we build these incredible new tools, wisdom, empathy, and ethical foresight will be just as important as technical prowess. Behind the scenes, governments and research groups are ramping up efforts to ensure AI develops safely and beneficially. The United Kingdom's AI Safety Institute, established in November of 2024, is already testing AI systems on real-world scientific challenges, pushing towards Sam Altman's vision of a gentle singularity, a future where the rise of intelligence is balanced by caution and care. Stanford University researchers have developed new fairness metrics to help measure and mitigate bias in AI models, while global collaborations are exploring decentralized and federated learning to democratize access and reduce risks from centralized control. In the next few years, the precedent we set will guide the development of AI for decades to come. Will we use this creative power to build a fairer, healthier, and more innovative world? Or will we allow risks and inequalities to spiral out of control? The choice is not predetermined. It is up to all of us, researchers, business leaders, policymakers, workers, and everyday citizens, to shape the future of AI. So, as we stand on the edge of this new era, the challenge is clear. Stay curious, stay engaged, ask questions, demand accountability. And if you want to keep up with the next wave of discoveries in AI, technology, and global economics, be sure to subscribe and join the conversation below. Let us know, what world-changing discovery do you hope AI will make next? The future is unfolding.